I don't know about you guys, yeah? But I've noticed something. This has become an Arsenal episode.
I'm sorry, guys.
Have you realized that?
Yeah.
Like, somehow we are talking about something.
And then it comes back
We, always,
to Arsenal.
we find ourselves circling back to Arsenal. And that's a perfect segue because I want us to talk about something.
Yeah.
In the league, which team has the most annoying fans? Happy man.
A happy Manchester United fan, yeah?
Yes. So let me introduce this.
Yeah.
Hello everyone from wherever and whenever you happen to listen to this. Welcome to the first ever edition of a sports podcast that we are yet to come up with a name with. We are yet to come up with a name.
It's anonymous.
We are yet
Yeah.
to come up with a name. But before that, I have two goons by my side. You know?
Or do you refer to us as goons, man?
I'm the Beyonce of the group, so I'm going to introduce myself last.
Is it because of your color that you call yourself Beyonce?
I'm the Beyonce of the group. You know, I don't like it that you've reduced it to colorism instead of talking about my talent. But
Guys, football.
It is well. It is well. So,
Football.
two goons. Who's going to introduce himself first? Introduce yourself and the team you support.
Oh, Emmanuel Mog over here. A huge, massive Manchester City fan. Man City for life.
How many years have you been supporting Man City?
Oh, 10 years. 10 years. Honestly, 10 years right now.
You know why I'm asking you that?
Okay. It's acceptable. 10, so.
Okay. Next.
10 years.
Yeah, my name is Carl KGB. I do a podcast called Listening Party. Make sure you watch it on YouTube. I am a big fan of Arsenal.
I'm telling you, first things first, yeah? It takes so much balls to walk around saying you're an Arsenal fan.
I know.
Bro, how do you survive supporting Arsenal? Like heartbreaks after heartbreaks.
Unaenda on loan kidogo. Kama last season nilikuwa on loan Leicester. Nimerudi hii season. I think made your nooks.
No, Arsenal, same season. Like last season.
Yeah.
Like they had the same problems.
Yeah.
It's a new season, same problems.
Anyway,
you see?
we're gonna get to that discussion in a couple of. How many years have you been supporting Arsenal?
Since, let's say, 17 years.
17 years.
17 years, bro.
The first time I can remember supporting Arsenal was in 2003.
Do you regret the person who introduced you to Arsenal? Do you hate that person?
No, I actually love Arsenal. It's just relationships, ups and downs.
Like you saw somebody supporting Arsenal, ukasema mazee, let me also support Arsenal.
Yeah, man. Kuna time we were on top of the world. We are the only invincible team in the league. So
But
ups and downs.
We've talked about Arsenal and Man City, but Caris, you haven't even mentioned your team.
Bro, I said I'm the Beyonce of the group. So calm down. Chill out. So my name is Tito Caris, a huge, humongous Manchester United fan. You know what though? I'm one of those Manchester United fans who is like an Arsenal fan. This is why. You know, predominantly Manchester United fans tunaongeanga mingi apparently. I can neither deny or confirm those allegations. Apparently we talk a lot.
But why do Manchester United fans have to mention Arsenal all the time? Unajua kuna ile Arsenal
it's like
unajua kuna rivalry.
Yeah.
And if you're on top, because I don't care what anybody will tell me.
Yeah.
The two biggest teams in the world.
The world, Manchester United and Arsenal.
It won't change as long as
say Arsenal is a big team, but right now.
No, we still are because we are still tuko number 15 and we're still relevant in this.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
But in terms of other things, we are yet to have that discussion because there has been a discussion of is Manchester United, Arsenal, Man City, are they still the top clubs in Premier League? As in terms of performance, are they as deadly as they used to be? So there's that discussion that which is actively happening. But if you're talking about a brand, bro, Manchester United, Arsenal, the rest of y'all can
Those
take
are
a
brands.
Hey.
You know, easily.
We understand you're new to these things. Like
No,
Unajua-
it's not being new to
unajua
these
nyinyi hata
things.
mlikosa-
Maybe
Skiza.
tumebeba
Skiza.
the league in
You know,
2012.
who,
See?
who is your sponsor?
Buddha. Etihad.
Let me tell you something,
Yeah.
Moga, yeah? You shouldn't even be talking. You know why?
Why?
Your team, mlikosa jina ya kujiita mkajiita City.
Manchester City. Man.
Yes,
Manchester is blue.
you lacked the creativity to come up with a unique name.
Manchester is blue, but
Yeah.
you've lost twice to Man United in the past 2 seasons. You haven't beaten United since when?
Come on.
Ukweli tu. Ukweli tu.
God.
When was the last time?
Tunaanza kuongea stories of Manchester beating Manu. Manchester
Yes,
City beating Manu.
See, we are talking about Manchester being blue. Because now, if we had a Tottenham fan here and they tell me North London is white, I won't argue. Because the last game, they beat us fair and square.
Fair, definitely.
You get
Okay,
what
the
I
thing
mean?
is that last season, you guys beat us home and away. I agree. But Manchester City is still better than Manchester United.
According to what?
Based on?
That's what I want to hear.
Based on how the team is right now. Nacheki.
Bro. Anyway, it's too early.
Yeah.
It is too early. You know what? That was the introduction, guys. So you can imagine if the introduction was that heated. Imagine what we have in store for you. So this is going to be a weekly podcast where we talk about soccer, which is the Premier League, any other league. And here's the fun bit about it. If you're from Kenya, you're going to be having a sneak preview about Kenya Premier League. Because again, we have to support our very own.
Yeah.
As much as at times there isn't much to talk about it.
There's
But-
much though. There's much though. It's just that we haven't
Honestly.
I feel there's a lot,
focused
but-
so much on our
Yeah.
Premier League.
Uh-huh.
But there's much to talk about when it comes to our football.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. So that's it. We're going to be talking about local football, international football, UEFA Champions League. All that good stuff is going to be happening right here on Yet to Be Named podcast. We are yet to come up with a name.
Yeah.
Yet to. But don't worry. Hata Nameless alianzaga kuimba bila jina.
Mase, and he's still nameless.
And he's a superstar.
yeah.
So you can imagine. So guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's start off by the games that happened this week.
Actually, they started on Monday. Yeah. Was it Monday or it was yesterday?
Yesterday.
It was
Yesterday.
yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. And we had a couple of games. Surprising games, Mase. Games that had issues, red cards. Yeah, we had Arsenal playing against Southampton. And Arsenal got a red card.
Yeah.
No. And then
Can we talk about Arsenal? Is Arteta losing it?
Arteta is losing
Is
it.
Arsenal becoming indisciplined? The previous game it was Shaka,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Anashika mtu makoa. What is that?
I feel like Arsenal,
Are they losing their cool?
I think they're losing their cool. The players, I think they want Arteta out. That's the thing.
Carl, the Arsenal fan, the Arsenal correspondent of
Tell
the
us
team.
what you think about it.
I don't believe so, because
But what's happening? You guys
started-
cannot be getting red card after red card.
I agree. And there are silly mistakes, but yesterday's was not that kind of a silly mistake. The Pepe one on versus Leeds was a silly mistake.
Yeah.
The Xhaka one against Burnley was a stupid one. But yesterday was someone who has been our player of the season so far.
One of
He's
the
been
best
amazing.
defenders.
Yeah, even yesterday he got a red card. But before that, he had 100% clearances. You get what I mean? So it's someone who has been saving us all this time. He's one of Arteta's signings. You get what I mean? We were in the same position last year, and he's the one who got us out of it. So we still have the same shit on the pitch. We still have the same shit in the boardroom. But we have a manager who took all that shit and turned it into 2 titles. Although one is the Community Shield.
That doesn't
But
count.
someone who kind of turned our fortunes around. You get what I mean? Because there are times we were playing and you really feel like,
Bro,
yes.
yeah.
I feel like this is the worst Arsenal season
Let me
under
tell you.
Arteta.
Not
True.
really.
It is. It is
Karim.
our worst
How
start
many games
in Premier
have
League
Arsenal
history.
lost? Unai Emery was there, but he didn't lose as much as Arteta may answer. No.
Do you know?
Bro, you're not an Arsenal fan. You do not know the pain we were going through.
Arsenal is at number 15 currently. Bro, when was the last time you guys won a game?
November.
That
the
question is-
first week of November.
When was the last time? Let me tell you, was it last night? Auba scored a goal. Bro, he was celebrating like ameshinda World Cup. My man.
after how
You know
many
what?
games? After
Oh
9
my-
games.
You know what?
Bro.
it's those little things, but you know, we've been going. We have a goal duck that we have to break.
Yeah.
And we haven't scored a goal, I don't know since when. And, you know, sometimes it's just that one goal that, sparks you up and you score other goals and, you know, the team gets motivated.
Yeah.
And I think that is what happened yesterday. Unfortunately, we got a red card immediately after.
Yeah.
But, you know, we weathered the storms. Southampton, at halftime, they were leading. They were first in the league.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So that is a team.
Mulipigwa na mtu wenyu.
Wild caught.
So these things, you cannot write them. I mean,
Bro, another game that you know happened was Leicester City versus Everton. Everton won. And
Everton won that
and
game.
this is the question I want to ask you guys. Is Leicester City losing its power? Because I remember we had this discussion a while back at the early stages of the league.
When the league started.
And we were like, Leicester City might just end at top 4. But at the rate at which they have started playing, do you think they have lost their touch? Are they no longer
lost it. They've lost it.
Are they no longer top contenders of the league this season?
They're not top contenders this
because
season.
they were beaten 2-0 by Everton last night.
At home, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it hasn't been 100% bad. Because they just lost to Everton.
Yeah.
They beat Brighton before that 3-0.
Yeah.
They beat AEK Athens in the Europa League. They've beaten Sheffield away. They lost in the Europa League and they were beaten by Fulham. They've had a dip, yes.
Yes.
But it's still Leicester, and I trust their manager.
Yeah.
You know, Brendan is another Arteta guy. Another type of manager like Arteta. He came in and really changed the fortunes of Leicester.
They changed everything about
Leicester,
that
they had won the league, yes. They got into the Champions League. They went down. They brought in Brendan. You know, they almost qualified for Champions League last year. So it's one of those things I expect them to bounce back from. It's not.
But
it's just form. It's
talking
not
of
about
Leicester
the team.
being on top 4, I don't see them being
Happening,
in top 4
right?
this season. Maybe the top 6 teams or 7
Because,
teams.
But you know what?
again, remember, guys, currently, Leicester at number 4.
Exactly. And
The table.
how many games have they lost in the last 5?
5 games only.
They've lost 3 in the last 5.
Yeah.
And they're still fourth.
Something about this league. If you lose a game, you find yourself down. If you draw a game, unajipata uko mahali.
But you know what? Anyway, we're going to come to that. So, Everton won. Everton have been shaky of late. They have been a bit shaky. James Rodriguez, not
Lately,
really.
he hasn't been on
He's
form.
not,
Like,
bro, can we talk
like
about
the way he
Calvert,
started.
though?
Oh, Calvert is a beast.
Calvert is bro, like...
This guy scores in every game
his
they
conversion
play.
rate is very high. I don't think next season he's going to spend it at Everton. I have a feeling he's going to get poached by a bigger team. I'm not quite sure.
Not really. But you know, who makes... I feel like Richarlison contributes to Calvert-Lewin scoring goals.
Definitely.
You see,
Definitely.
These two guys are like Son
And Harry
and
Kane.
Ken. You see,
Yeah.
the collab is just... It's just amazing.
When the league started, Everton were, I think, 5 games in, they had won all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Then something happened to Richarlison.
Yeah.
They lost.
He actually got there was a time he got a red card.
Yeah.
Was it a red card?
Yeah, he got a
And
red
they
card.
I don't know what
And he
happened.
had an injury too.
Yeah, but he was missing after I think 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
Where they were really flying, and I think he is the key.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And when he
unlocks that
wasn't
team.
there, these guys lost.
Yeah, as much as James is there with the creativity, as much as Calvert-Lewin can finish, you just need someone to spark the team. Unacheki ule mtu mwenye out of nowhere amepiga tu ball mbele na amepita.
Did you see his
defender,
goal
ameenda.
though? Yesterday?
No, I
Bro,
didn't.
he had a screamer that was... Bro, alificha hiyo bao. Alipiga bao ingine yani.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was like really, really dope.
And Everton's midfield is also a good midfield.
Oh my God.
The
And
likes,
they
the likes of Doucouré.
yeah, and rumor has it they are adding Emre Can January.
But you know what? It would suck to be James Rodriguez. Like, this is why.
Yeah.
My man had one of the best World Cups playing for Colombia. You remember before he went to Real Madrid?
Yeah.
That World Cup, the way he dipped after that,
He just disappeared. I feel like...
But you know
you
what?
guys feel me though? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
But you know why that argument is fact? It's because at the World Cup, the winning team only has to play, I think it's 8 games.
Yeah.
Only 8 games. So we are judging someone who left the competition in the
But he still won the
quarterfinals.
Golden Boot though.
No, Golden Ball. He didn't.
Yeah, that one. He won during the World Cup. But still though, all I'm
But
saying is
exactly.
his performance
So
was
it is
impeccable.
it is judging these players over these 8 games.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, you can judge anyone. Anyone has had a good 8 games, and we
But
can
he
judge
started
them.
off well, but I don't know what's happening to him right now. He's not like assisting the way he assisted the guys when the game started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When he was at Colombia,
Yeah.
he wasn't that much. Anyway, let's move forward. Yeah. Carry on. So there is Leeds and Newcastle. I'm telling this Premier League, there has been a lot of goals. Okay, Sasa Baba. Everything, Sasa. I will. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sema bye, Moga. Sema bye.
Aye. Yo. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Another game that had a lot of goals was Leeds versus Newcastle. 5-2.
That was a game and a half. You know, Newcastle, first half, Newcastle had already scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
And Leeds came with a comeback.
Yeah.
The likes of Bamford, that guy is a fighter.
Let me tell you, I think this season, ile season ya comebacks. Like, you cannot really write off a team just because you were big about.
You just wait for the 90
then
minutes.
You think, but I think my team will learn the hard way that at times comeback don't really work after all. Ile game karibu tukufe hapa.
Mafans tunaumia bwana.
And let me tell you, the funny thing.
Like Manchester United is depending on comebacks right now. You guys should score goals.
And let me tell you,
first half.
I'm gonna during the end I'm gonna try find that clip where Rashford said before that game, he said we really have to stop doing comebacks.
Yeah.
We really do. We really have
to
honestly.
perform. We need to perform the 90 minutes.
There is no way we're gonna sit back, watch the other team play football. Then in extra time, 5 minutes,
It's like
wanna
you're
put
studying
some
the
magic.
team for the first 45 minutes, and then the second half
Bro,
is
let me
when
tell
you come and
that
start
game
fighting.
almost had stroke.
Yeah.
How do Arsenal survive? Let me tell you, this season has been the hardest.
It's one crazy.
Sisi hiyo time tunakuanga tushakufa. Game yetu raijuanga dakika ya 70 kama hii game.
Like comebacks are hard.
And I think for Arsenal that works for you. The worst bit about being a Manchester United fan is that
You don't know.
hata kama tumepigwa 3-0 dakika ya 80, we still have that glimpse of hope, hoping that these guys are gonna pull a comeback.
Yeah.
The worst bit is when it's 40 seconds and it just hit you. There is no comeback.
And there's a penalty.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a penalty in those 40 seconds.
Penalty or no
minute.
penalty, still a goal, Baba. Leave us alone. The other game, Fulham vs Brighton, that was a 0-0.
Yeah, it was a draw.
A draw.
Fulham still down there, struggling.
But they held, they're still doing some stuff. They're still holding big
Yeah,
teams.
they're still
The interesting
holding
bit
big teams.
about the teams that are at the bottom, wakipata team kubwa wanashine na wao.
Yeah. Like the way West Brom did against Man City.
When they get a big team, they hold the horn. Because as I was saying, I cannot believe Arsenal walipigwa na Burnley. Burnley have been beaten by every single big team.
Yeah.
Nasib moja, they were being as Chelsea
Like
beat
4
them
goals.
4,
Man City beat them 5
5
goals.
goals.
Yeah.
And then only Arsenal.
But I think it's testament to the league being of better quality.
Yeah.
Because truly, if you are really honest,
Yeah.
Arsenal is actually around the 10th, between 7th and 10th best, top 10. We are around there, number 7, number 10.
Yeah.
So these results are not a shock.
Yeah.
It's not like the teams that are in the second half of the table are bad teams. Because we have Leeds. we have
Interesting you say that, by the way. Sorry to cut you short.
Sheffield United is there. They were flying last season.
Let me
There's
tell you.
Wolves.
If you're listening to
Wolves.
this, yeah,
Yeah.
and you've never watched a Burnley game, do you know if you just watch at the results, Burnley pigwa 4-0, 5-0, you would think Burnley are a terrible team. But wait until you watch Burnley play, you realize, wow, this guy's losing. But they are not that terrible. I'm telling you, I had not, this season I'd never bothered watching their game. But I remember watching the game, I think they drew, I don't know with who. I was like, these guys are good.
They're good. The thing with these teams like Burnley, when you beat them too early, like 2 or 3 goals, they'll never come back.
Yeah,
to
fighting
the game.
spirit and Shanga hapo.
But for the first 45 minutes, if you guys draw,
Yeah.
the second half will be terrible.
Yeah.
You'll either see a draw or a win for them.
Other game, Liverpool versus Tottenham, 2-1.
That was another
The top
big
teams of the league right about now.
Yeah.
Mourinho versus Klopp. Who's better?
Well,
Turned out to be Klopp.
yeah, man, let me
And
tell you something.
Liverpool are
better?
having a lot
Who's
of
better?
injuries. I feel like
better?
Liverpool will be champions again.
You could have Mourinho or Klopp at your team. Who do you take?
I'll take Klopp.
Klopp, any day, any time.
You know why though? Let me support
hell
my
with Mourinho.
Let me support my answer.
Yeah.
This is why. Other than Klopp being a good tactician, he just has a way to work with players. The way he
Like
has
he turns
instilled-
the talent, yeah?
Yes, like he has fed Liverpool this fighting spirit and believing spirit. Do you know Liverpool up until now they're playing without Van Dijk?
Yeah.
And people were arguing Van Dijk was the one
It's
who was
over.
holding
Liverpool. But you can see
remember,
Liverpool are still performing.
and to test that, they held their own against Tottenham, the team that has the highest rates of counterattacks.
Counterattacks, yeah. They stopped them.
So you can imagine. So my thing with Klopp, and when you see Mo Salah, when you see Mane, like, bro,
Firmino.
Liverpool has, I think, 3 starting lineups. Like, anaweza toa Sadio akose kucheza, they still do a good one. I think it's just something, the way
But I feel like this season.
players feel
Yeah.
around him. He just makes them believe they are the best. So, because Mourinho naye ni kiburi.
Yeah, Mourinho
If
talks
Mourinho
a
you're
lot.
not naturally talented, he doesn't need you. He will literally tell you he doesn't need you.
Yeah,
Did you see what he did to Pogba at Man U?
And you can see what he's doing to Dele Alli. Dele Alli is not playing anymore.
So, no, I'll have Jurgen Klopp any day, any time for me. What about you, Carlo?
I'll just have Klopp. And I think, sorry to take it back
But
to
you said
Arsenal.
Mourinho.
Yeah. no one
No,
wants
I
Mourinho.
wouldn't. I
You say
wouldn't.
Mourinho.
You know
changing.
why? You
Yeah.
know why I wouldn't get Mourinho?
Yeah.
Because I know Arsenal, we have such a young team. We have Eddie, we have Ainsley, we have Saka.
Yeah.
Players like those, when they have 2 or 3 bad games,
Yeah.
they are under the bus if it's Mourinho.
God.
Mourinho
God.
brings too much feelings. into
Exactly.
football.
Yeah,
If he
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
like you, you won't
Bro, you're
play for
gone.
the rest
Yeah.
of the
You're
season.
gone.
You
If
see?
it's Klopp, he has his arm around your shoulder, he will guide you.
Yeah.
Mourinho, I just think once things start going south for him, and that it will happen with Tottenham,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
most probably next
He'll find,
month.
find a way to escape, you know?
But sorry to cut you short. But you see, the difference, I feel like with Tottenham, it might happen as you're saying, but it might not happen because they have a good talisman who is Harry Kane.
Yeah.
The spirit by Harry Kane.
Harry Kane has never
He's
played a full
undetermined.
season, and that's why I'm saying
But he's
it is
tried
about
this
to
season.
happen.
At least this season, he's tried.
If,
Out of
if
these 13
Mourinho,
games.
if Mourinho loses either one of Son or
It's
Kane,
gone. It's
Yeah.
a done deal.
Yeah.
There's no Tottenham.
Yeah, there's no
There
Tottenham.
is no Tottenham.
Without
And-
Son and Kane,
and
There's
you
no
know,
Tottenham.
Yeah.
and
Definitely.
he's alienating someone like Dele Alli,
Yeah.
who I think can do a job in that
Yeah.
team. So if he loses someone like Harry Kane, if he loses even Dombele, I think
Yeah.
this season he's an important player for Spurs.
Definitely.
and I feel
Yeah.
like Dele Alli played like last season. He hasn't even played.
Yeah, he
this
did.
Season.
There was
He
this
played yesterday,
documentary.
actually.
There's this documentary, the Tottenham documentary that came out
Yeah.
last season on Amazon. They were talking about, Mourinho was being interviewed, and he was talking about how he got Dele Alli. Because those first few games,
Yeah.
Dele Alli was his star. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
what
definitely.
Kane is now.
Yeah.
So he was asked, what did you do to get Dele Alli to play? He just said, I asked him, is that you playing or is it your brother? And he switched it on. You get what I'm saying? that is the kind of manager Mourinho is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
right now, seeing him being alienated like that, it's the same thing.
It sucks, yeah.
Yeah, and it's worse for them. Someone would say it's the same thing with us and Ozil, but
Yeah, man.
for them, it's something that, for us, Arteta has come out and said it's a footballing thing, and we
Yeah.
all know it's not a footballing thing.
Definitely.
It's really
Yeah,
political.
Yeah,
But for
very,
them,
very.
for them, they know they have one of England's best young
Best.
talents
Yeah.
in Dele Alli, and he's not playing at all.
Yeah, must be.
It must be frustrating for
And the guy is
Spurs
still
fans.
young.
So are you taking Klopp or Mourinho?
Klopp.
So unanimously.
Mourinho, no
No,
way.
Mourinho.
Klopp any day, Klopp.
Mourinho, after every game, he always has excuses.
You know
see?
what though? I think Mourinho is one of those teams. If you give him A-list players, he'll perform.
Yeah.
Give him any other team, it's a done deal.
And he's the type of coach who talks about other teams having money, having
Mourinho,
oil
Mourinho
money to
doesn't
buy
like
players.
building players.
Yeah.
You give him an A-list team, he will do wonders.
Yeah.
But trust you me, if he was given Liverpool before Klopp came in,
Yeah.
he would have killed
done it.
Liverpool. Or he
Yeah.
wouldn't have survived them. Anyway, the last game that played last night was West Ham versus Crystal Palace. That was a draw, yet another red card. There seems to be a lot of
Red cards, yeah?
red cards.
VAR.
That's a discussion. That's a whole other episode I want us to have. So let's not even touch that.
Yeah.
That's a whole other episode I want us to have about VAR. So we're recording this on a Thursday of 17th
17th.
Yeah.
December 2020.
Yeah.
So the up and coming games which matter really is Sheffield versus Manchester United
Tonight at 11 p.m.
tonight at 11 p.m., which is a tricky one.
Then Aston Villa and Burnley.
Aston Villa and Burnley.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about the Manchester game. I
Manchester-
feel like
Manchester
it's one of
winning
those
this.
games.
Who's home?
Sheffield is at home.
I have a feeling it's one of those games we have to win.
Yeah, you have to.
We've lost our past 2 games, right?
Yeah. But you see, this game is going to be hard. You know what?
Definitely.
Sheffield,
Because
they're
Sheffield
still
is not a
last.
small team.
Sheffield haven't won any game.
But again, as Carl was saying,
Yeah.
this league is very competitive that you would think the team that as the bottom of the barrel can do nothing.
Yeah.
But
But
they
they can
show
do
up
something, yeah.
and they beat you
They
3-0.
turn up for the game.
Bro,
Yeah.
I know. It's
So it will be a tough game.
It's going to be a hard
Manchester
game.
United want to win. Sheffield want to get out of relegation, at least get a point.
Yeah.
You know they still have 1 point.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And the way they have a beautiful team. They have a nice
Last
team.
season
I've
they
watched them
really,
play.
you know,
I've watched them play
Sheffield
and,
was one of the best teams last season. These guys finished like 8th or 9th.
Sheffield,
What's happening this season? Have they sold any player?
Sheffield is a tricky one because I feel most people who thought that Sheffield was a good team never really watched them. Sheffield is, how will I describe them? You see how you describe Atletico as a defensive team that does well.
Yeah.
It is the same thing with Sheffield, that just with, okay, I don't want to say poorer quality, but players who are less known.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they were really grinding out results, and it's because people hadn't figured them out because they play 3 at the back, which everybody
I feel
knows.
like
Even Arsenal
their psych went when Dean Henderson went back to Manchester United.
could
I feel
be,
like he was a leader in that team.
could be, but I feel also the 3 at the back thing has been discovered because the run that I was talking about that Arsenal went through with Arteta, we were playing 3 at the back.
And why do Carl? Why do coaches insist on playing 3 at the back?
Let
me give you an example.
It's only Wolverhampton who plays like 3
No.
players in the back.
Did you see the game where Manchester United were beaten by Leipzig?
Yeah.
Ole came out with the 3 at the back.
3 at the back.
Bro, tulipigwa mbili za quickie.
How do you play?
I was like, what? Just, bro. Nakwambia, those goals came in so quick that I was waiting for offside.
Yeah.
They came in so quick.
VAR things, yeah.
They came in so quick because
Yeah.
the left backs were making runs that, bro.
Likes of Angelino crossing the ball inside the box.
Left
Funny
back,
enough, now that you know Angelino is Leipzig's top scorer
yeah, definitely.
this season.
Yeah.
He is a fullback, not even a wing back.
Interesting.
He is a fullback. And you see,
And you've forgotten one thing, bro. He's from Man City. He went to Leipzig on
Yeah.
loan.
is he
that's
now?
what I
Yeah, he's a Man City
Is he
player.
on loan still? Or?
Yeah, he's still on loan.
Did you have to bring that up?
Yo, he's a Man City player. That's
Angekuwa
the thing.
fungi bao ungesema ni wa Man City.
Buddha, he's a Man City
He was
player.
doing
That's
fuck
the
all at
thing.
Man City though.
Yeah. No, Pep didn't give this young man a chance. Pep took him on loan.
But
Instead
I think
of playing Benjamin Mendy.
I think that is a plan.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something that he thinks is useless. Because I've noticed the same thing with Arteta. He doesn't throw players into the deep end like that.
Yeah.
I have only seen Gabriel, who is still 22, but we lack centre backs. That's why he's.
But I'm
playing.
seeing story of Saliba leaving Arsenal.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Like
saying. He's one of those coaches who doesn't. It might be he's afraid because he's a young coach. He's afraid to make mistakes, but he really wants those players to develop somewhere else, which is not Arsenal. Of which I don't agree with. I think he would be better off, playing one game here, Europa League games.
Yeah.
But I think he's a coach who wants his players to go out on loan.
Yeah.
I think even Guendouzi.
Yeah.
Okay, Guendouzi might have a problem with Arteta right now.
Yeah,
because of his discipline.
Yeah.
But I think his loan is actually doing him good, and if he can mend that relationship with Arteta, it is
Then
a really good. It is really good business for us.
And taking out Guendouzi on loan, it has affected Arsenal in some way.
Terribly, because we lack.
Guendouzi used to make some runs. Like he was a young, energetic player. And since he went, I don't see any midfield in Arsenal.
I don't know about you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
But I've noticed something. This has become an Arsenal episode.
I'm sorry, guys.
Fun.
Have you realized that?
Yeah.
Like, somehow we are talking about something.
And then it comes back
We, always,
to Arsenal.
we find ourselves circling back to Arsenal.
yeah.
And that's a perfect segue because I want us to talk about something.
Yeah.
In the league, which team has the most annoying fans?
Most annoying fans?
Most annoying fans.
Honestly.
Please let us know if you're listening. And please have facts. Musi hate Jumna head. And by the way, I could be wrong, but I think Manchester United is the most hated team in the Premier League right now. For no reason.
It's the hated, but the fans.
No, listen. Manchester United is the most hated team right now. For no, I don't get, like, at times I see the hate on the timeline on Twitter.
Guys don't
and
hate
I don't
Manchester
get
United.
it.
We don't hate Manchester United. The thing is that Manchester United fans talk too much. That's the problem.
But what do you mean talk too much? Are we not supposed to talk about our team?
Yo, like Manchester United fans feel like their team is the best in the world.
And isn't that every...
It goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this episode. You cannot tell me there's any bigger team in this world. Okay, maybe Real Madrid and Barcelona. But, you know, if it's match day,
Yeah.
even if it's Arsenal versus Burnley,
Yeah.
that game will start trending at 3 p.m., even if it's at 11 p.m. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We flood the timelines, yes, and we are annoying because of how much we love our team. But it comes from a place of where...
But
it is
back to... Grace, your question.
Which
Most
team
annoying fans.
has the most annoying fans?
Honestly, guys, even guys out here know that it's Manchester United.
Saitan. Kwenda huko.
for you or
For
as a
me,
fact?
for me,
Is it as a fact or for you?
it's a fact, Maze. Manu fans,
Next.
Okay.
Sasa kupea time. Next, Carl.
For me, it will be... Out of facts, I would say Chelsea. Because I think...
Not really.
No,
I really do
talk
think
on
so.
that. Talk on
Because
that.
I think unajua, there's the traditional top four.
Yeah.
Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea.
Yeah.
They are the smallest of those three clubs.
Definitely.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that they have a Champions League somehow makes them think that they are bigger than Arsenal.
I know.
Which I don't think is a really big factor. Yes, they have won the Champions League, but Arsenal has not played in the Champions League since 2017, but we're still relevant.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really find them annoying because of how much they think that they're a big team. But to me, they are not. I mean, fans wao wanakanga kwa touchline. Surely.
Carl, you hate Chelsea so much. I can see that you hate Chelsea. I feel like
Blues.
Chelsea,
Yeah, man.
Chelsea
London
fans
is
are the
red.
most
When I do the
calm
Blues.
fans, Maze.
What?
They're not really annoying.
No,
I feel like
bro.
they're
Look.
the most calm fans, Maze.
They really are.
They don't talk too much when they win games.
Because you see,
Because you can't see them. Ukweli uongo. Ukweli
Let's be
okay,
honest, Maze.
let's
Caris, you even know that Manchester has the most annoying fans.
no, we don't.
You know what? Manchester United has won 4 of their last 5 games. They are getting bantered left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea have lost their last 2 games.
Akiongelea. And you
It
know,
is not banter. It is not. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
and you
get
see,
what
here's
I
the
mean?
thing though. For me, I feel Manchester United, we just make good content for people. That's all. But when we are speaking about true football, because talk to anyone, they'll tell you. Right now, Manchester United, we have the best squad. It's just that harmonizing the team is a bit of a problem. But I don't think there's any other team that has the quality of players we have in Man U right now.
Like Ole Gunnar has so many midfielders, Maze.
Yeah,
Just
Manchester United.
too many midfielders.
Man United
I
is
feel
one
like
of the clubs where you can say you can pinpoint their problem.
Definitely.
The manager.
Yes.
the manager.
100%.
Yes.
Like you have a good team, you have good players,
Exactly. That's
but
what when I
blending
hear.
these players is a problem.
That's what I remember when people were talking about buying the kid from Sancho. Personally, it was like a no for me. That kid would
You
have
feel
come
like
to
he couldn't perform?
he would have flopped. Flopped big time.
Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz there's something about Kai Havertz right now. Like Kai Havertz is not the same
Timo
guy
Werner.
when he came. Like Chelsea have a good squad.
They
At
But
a good
right-
squad.
have a young team. They don't have a good squad.
That squad is amazing.
But
Okay,
Chelsea right now, as you can see, the team
They have a
depth.
young team. Let's say they have a like. I feel like by next season, if Chelsea maintain the consistency with the team, Chelsea will be untouchable. But
But what's-
currently,
yeah.
listen, currently, this is how you know a team is good or bad. Do you remember when they played against Man U? That game was boring.
Yeah, it was a boring game.
At this particular
expected
point,
something like-
at this particular Chelsea are yet to playing that exciting football. Man U, we play exciting football. You might dominate us, but dakika 90 to 94, mujue ni marathon.
It's pressure.
You get what I mean? But Chelsea might be comfortable just putting a bus. Same to Arsenal. One as a defend, I'm a chase. So for Chelsea, I don't feel like they have that. Whatever.
And you guys haven't touched on Manchester City. Connie, it's not a
That's
team.
where I'm going. I think
Yeah?
the one team that has the most annoying fans is Manchester City.
Ah, come on. Why would you say that?
Because you guys,
Yeah.
one, you usually have a terrible squad. But you
A
usually,
terrible squad in what
mnakuanga
way?
na mtu mmoja tunabanga kikosi yenyu.
Nothing.
Remember
like
when Aguero was in the City?
Nothing
And then
like
now, everything in that team becomes about Aguero. You don't even talk. Sini juzi tu mko mnaongea KDB hapa. Where is he now?
Now Manchester City is you're
let's-
saying that
let's
Manchester
talk.
City is a team that depends on one player
Yes.
or 2 players.
Yes.
No
Bro,
way.
you guys are very predictable. KDB
This
pick a ball.
season,
Yes.
let's talk about this season.
See,
I
that's what
agree
I'm
this
talking.
season,
That's what-
Man City has been shambled. You see?
Tunaongelea hii season baba.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You still believe you're the City that was with Aguero. You still believe you're the City that was
Silva and company.
with Silva.
And company.
You still believe you're the City that was with... You are nowhere
I
close
feel
to
like
that.
we are not the same. Even
Bro.
the tiki-taka football Man City used to play, it's
Bro, how many,
like
how many open plays has Sterling lost?
so many chances. Sterling is a player
Kimbia baka bat.
that if you have a final in a game, he wouldn't score.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So,
But Man City right now, I feel like Pep is just confused the tactics.
but you guys
Nah.
will talk and scream at the top of your lungs like y'all are something. But hakuna kazi baba. Y'all are shit.
I feel they're going through a transition period. Not only the squad, also the coach.
Yeah.
Because Pep, really, you were saying about tiki taka. He's
Yeah.
been playing tiki taka since Barcelona.
And teams have studied him.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're going through a transition, and I feel the squad that they have now. How many young players do you have? Phil Foden, only.
We have Torres, we have Phil
Okay,
Foden,
Ferran
Torres,
Torres.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay,
who
but
else?
Sterling has been there for a while. This is what I mean.
Yeah, those are the young
That
players. And
squad,
Silva.
that squad, how it was assembled together with Silva, Company.
Yeah,
Who else has left? Okay, Fernandinho, where he is. Fernandinho as DM, not as centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That team should have won everything, and I feel like their time period passed.
Yeah.
So they have to kind of figure
Start
out a
afresh.
different
Yeah,
way how to
start
play,
afresh, yeah.
or,
Start afresh,
or replace these people, Silva and Company, with people who are exactly the same. I think with Ruben Diaz, it's a bit better.
like he has brought
But
that
Silva-
stability in Man City.
David Silva.
I don't think you guys will.
That
get
was the
any-
magician. in
David
that
Silva
team.
has.
I don't think you guys are gonna get anyone better.
And you know, another thing we did, like we saw Leroy Sané. He was one of the best wingers in the Premier
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, he was, man.
And since then, we haven't
He
been
was
able to
dependable.
replace him.
He was dependable.
Exactly.
And I think that's why you
Was
guys
he-
lack.
Yeah.
No, compared to Sterling.
He could change the game.
Compared
No.
to Sterling,
Yeah.
I personally feel he is more dependable than Sterling. Like Sterling would get a good run from KDB. Bro, you nikasirisha, and I'm not. And
Yeah.
I'm not even a Manchester City fan.
Exactly.
I
One
agree.
thing with Sterling,
But
when
you
he
know
holds the
what?
ball, you
But
just
you know
feel like this guy is
Sterling,
going to lose it.
Fine, he might miss those chances, but
Yeah.
you know, there is a time that will come. He will have 15 games where he
Definitely.
will score
Definitely.
in all those 15
That's
games. You know,
Sterling,
that-
actually. That's
But
Sterling.
he's
His
a-
reliability is in terms of consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
With Leroy Sané, Sawa, he might be a really good guy. He might be a really good player. He will get the ball. He will put in good crosses. He might
Yeah.
score.
Yeah.
But the Premier League and injuries, my friend,
Yeah.
and the physicality of the league. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
going to Bayern will help him. I think
Like,
bulk up kidogo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will be a better player at Bayern, I feel, because he will have a lot more freedom. Actually,
He has even started performing. He's scoring
Exactly.
goals. He's assisting.
and it is a squad that fits him. And you see, the way Bayern are modeled now, it is what Man City was before.
Back, yeah.
Yeah.
Before 2019.
That's true.
And
That's
you know-
true.
and
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the
that's
way
true.
Gnabry is playing on this side with
different,
Sane
yeah.
and
Lewandowski.
is the same as Sterling, Sane, and Aguero.
Yeah.
And talk on Bayern still. When you look at that Bayern squad, many people thought Bayern
It's a young team, yeah.
And this is why many people thought Bayern would have gone under when Robben left, because let's face it, Robben and what's the other guy's name? Ribery.
Yeah,
Those were
Ribery,
like the
yeah.
talisman of Bayern. Now don't
Those
wanna-
were beasts in that team.
but now when you look at Bayern, quote unquote, unasema hakuna star Bayern.
But they
I'll
still
never
have
forgive them
Lewandowski.
for losing the Champions League final against Chelsea.
Bro, look, man.
They are the cause of all our problems.
Look, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that. This was just to test the waters. We know
Kionja too.
Kionja too. Please let us know what you thought of this episode. Don't worry, we have a name, but we are yet to come up with the name. So as of now, this is the Sports Nameless Podcast.
It won't take too
It
long
won't.
before
No.
we get it.
By the next
get a
episode,
name.
when we are seated, we would have come up with a name. But for now, we're just gonna give it to you guys. Listen to how amazing we sound. Listen to how gorgeous we look. We're gonna be on YouTube too, so make sure you check the visuals out.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Shout out to Calvin, who has helped us with a beautiful space. This is Nairobi Garage
And a beautiful setup.
at
Creative's
Pine
Garage.
Tree. Yeah, this is Creative Garage. So it's amazing. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know which team has the most annoying fans.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
City.
I think your conversation today may boil down to city rivalries.
Yeah.
I think
And speaking, bro, I have a couple of episodes I want us to talk.
Yeah.
I want us to talk about derbies. Do you guys nataka tu mjibu yes or no tuache hapo tutoke hapa. Lakini tufanye episode 2 in 1. Sasa. Do you think derbies have lost their glory?
Yeah, they've lost their glory.
no.
See you guys next time. That was dope, yeah?
Yeah.